Only going into the night. Down to What's up, Brad? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? It's great to see you too, Brad. Thank you. G Stone 221 Tool Master. What is down, down, down? Let me shut this. People love. Oh. What's going? Hey, what's up, 82 Camino? The very first. Billy C. We got to get that beer, man. You know. Keson. Keson. Yeah. So I'd have a lot more done. I bought obviously two of these hinges. The second one was all cracked. It was cracked right here. There was this plastic piece was cracked, and then the metal had like a huge dent, and the paint was out. It's getting a little windy, but yeah, man, I had to make the door, homemade door. All right, I was gonna maybe do a plywood door. I was actually thinking of buying, your regular house door. Those house doors, and cut it down, but I'm like, nah, that will kill the whole genre here we're trying to work with. But I did have to, I did make the door a little bit smaller. So the door's 30 inches, all right? So I had this post equal, I think, 16 inches here, 16 inches here. I already had this one up, and I didn't feel like taking it down. So I just added another 2x4 to bring it down. I think it was like 34 inches from here to there. And I wanted to make it a clean 30. Only because these are 6 inches a piece, and 5 of them would make 30. All right, so this is going to be, this side's going to be probably 2.5 to 3 inches longer than this side when I put this side up. But that's what it is. That's what it is. And the bag, this thing is just, I talked about it. This is probably the third time I've emptied this, because it catches everything, guys. And I wanted to keep this here, but it got all rained on. So I want to do some more videos with that flex bolt back. But this thing catches everything, guys. I mean, like I said, every day it's just, I have to do more, empty this thing, because it gets everything. There's nothing it don't get. I am feeling, let me see what this is at. Yeah, all right, so maybe that's it. And I'll tell you, these rigid batteries, guys, you're only as good as your batteries. And I love this. Miter Saw, you guys know that. But what's up, Handy Woe? Klein Guy, what's up, brother? Klein Guy John, what's up, man? Your platform's only as good as your batteries, guys. And that's the biggest reason Rigid's batteries are just, they're right, they're not Milwaukee, they're not DeWalt, they're not Makita, they're not priced to be that. So I don't want you to think this is a personal attack on the Rigid stuff, because it's not. But man, I go through a 6, a 9, and a 3 pretty much every day, just using this. And I do use the sander a lot, because again, this wood is not perfect. And I'll tell you, man, with that 80 grit on it, It is just I can't say enough about this. I got the 9 on it now, and this has been on just for today, and I only got 2 bars left. But I am using everything rigid. You know, I'll put the blower on. I'll throw a battery in the blower for a couple seconds. But this thing, man, is an absolute. You know, it's $49 right now, guys. I can't say enough great things about this sander. And this thing's probably loaded too. We'll suck this up too. And I love the air guard system here. Now, this is an older model. All right. That's just like dust. Mincemeat, baby. That's pure snow. You know the street value of this? Yeah. So we'll suck this up. But $49 right now, boys. And this beast. You guys know that the 5 amp hour battery and the 6 amp hour battery from Rigid are exactly the same, even though, right, well, we're going to talk about that with the Milwaukee too. But guys, this thing is a beast. Your air guard again will be a different color. I think it's gray now, but this thing has taken, you know, a hell of a beating over the past 2 weeks with this, and it works great. Let me just lock it in. Because it ain't easy and it ain't right. Lights are out. So yeah, you got this easy system here. You just go where the arrow, you put it on the unlock, right, and just turn it, and it locks. But $49, you're not going to find a better one out there, guys. And this is probably the one I would recommend over any sander out there. Listen, is the DeWalt, you know, probably going to give you some more runtime, a little bit more power. We tested it during the video, and it's awesome when I did the review of it. But you got to remember, guys, that's $119 to get this, guys. And usually this is $69. But again, when these deals come around for $49, this thing is awesome. You got 6 speeds on it, and when it's cranked, man, this will take down, you know, at least to what I'm using, pretty darn quickly. But I did want to talk about the levels too. And guys, I got another Craftsman mower. If my phone was dead, or I was going to go live, I had to get more deck boards, and I'm probably still going to be short. But anyway, $60.99 for the non-self-propelled V60 lawnmower kit. Oh yeah, I got her. But all right, guys, real quick. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you the Empire level is no good, because let me tell you, I think for $18.99, you guys know the whole deal here. You got these two, all right? They go really quick. They kind of had these attached here. Not a bad value. You know, obviously you got the little, so when you kind of have it flat, but it's really tough to see. Now you're stepping up to a much, I don't want to say more, well, a much more expensive level here. But not only is the focus vial, I mean, it's unbelievable. And you probably can't tell the difference here, but because it's just so bright, it kind of has a reflection going on here. But you got this, what they call the focus dial, and this brightens it by 20%. Now, if you don't know, Keson and Sola, they kind of, I don't know, someone bought one or the other, but yeah, great company. And these are just a little bit cheaper. Now, this isn't cheap though. This is around a $70 box beam level here, 48 inch. All right. But the thing that you're gonna, with these, you know, aluminum levels, guys, and if you have them, you kind of know, or maybe you don't know. I don't know. But if as these things fall and drop, and what's now, you can obviously tell a huge weight difference between these two. Also, another thing too is you see the grips here. They got them kind of close together here, and this is all plastic. Here they got them separated, and this is rubber inside. So you can get a real nice grip right here. But, you know, the big deal, what you're paying for is the accuracy of the Keson over this. Now, I'm not saying this is your basic, you know, Home Depot Empire. They do make more expensive 48-inch levels, right? Man, it's getting windy out here. Freaking storm. Yeah, she looks great. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so as these fall, guys, you start getting these little nicks in them, all right? And what happens is when they nick, it gets raised. You know, it digs in and it raises the outer. So now you're kind of using it, and just by being up, especially on a 48-inch, because it's so far spread out, you're going to start to see. Now, when this falls, you don't really get that. Now, this one's magnetic also. All right? This one is not. Okay? The Keson. And I got some tape measures, too, from them. Really nice. They're really trying to promote their new Keson line of levels and tape measures and all that. But once these start getting nicked up, like I said, you're gonna kind of have to smooth them out somehow. Get your nail and kind of, you know, flatten them as best as you can, because they start getting raised. And then when you kind of use it, you think, you know, it's saying it's level, right? Now, I don't really have too many big ones. I had one I had to really file down. I don't know where the heck it went. Yo, right here. All right. So that thing was like raised, man. So I was kind of doing some stuff with it here, and I just couldn't get it right. And what was happening is this was kicking it out, and it still is a little bit, but not as bad. But, you know, you get what you pay for to a degree. You know, I'm not going to tell you these Empires for $17.99 aren't a good deal here. But, you know, if you want something better made, let me tell you, this thing has been awesome. I haven't really even used this the past couple days. I've been rocking with the Keson. Just a much nicer box level here. Again, I like how you can hold it down. Here, you got to always reach for like the middle. But again, the accuracy, and you know, this is a very generic type of bubble in here. All right. Yeah, just the wind. All right. And with this sucker, man, come on, you can really tell the difference with the focus dial. Again, it's almost too bright here, but definitely a nice feature. And then again, when you're looking at it up top, just that it's all wide open here. Now, you got some protecting on here. Obviously, you don't really want this to fall and make a direct hit here. But with this one, it's really hard to see. You got such a small window, as you can see. So it's really wide open here. Yeah. Oh, what's up, buddy? How was it? What's that? Yeah. Uh-huh. He had 103 temperature? I told you, you didn't go in the water, did you? You better drink some orange juice. I told you, it's freaking freezing out. Kids going swimming in the lake. But anyway, yeah, so great. I can't say enough about the Keson, guys. Great level. I think they sell them at Amazon. Also, this right here, this is rubber too. So again, you kind of have a little overmold here. So this will kind of like bounce, you know, with the Empires here. This is just plastic on here. Okay, so again, if it falls down hard enough, it'll crack that plastic like nobody's business. With the Keson, you know, you don't have to worry about that. It'll kind of bounce back right into your hand. All right, but nice levels, guys. Again, this one is magnetic. They don't make any cheap ones, guys, the Kesons. So you're gonna kind of have to pay a little bit. Like, they don't have like the non-magnetic, and you know, Empire has a lot bigger platform of levels and stuff, but you know, they don't make any crap levels, Keson. Not saying it's crap, but again, lower priced. But that's about it, folks. I got a package out there. I'm gonna check it out. I'll probably do another video in a minute, but I want to get this other hinge. I'm still waiting for it. It should be here in a couple minutes. But yeah, this is it in a nutshell, guys. Pretty much done. Still got to do the back, but I just got to slide that piece in there. Stone cold. 80? Yes, I would. If I was looking for a box level, no doubt. It's the best one I've ever owned. It's windy there. Oh, Jeff, yeah, you're in South Jersey, right, Jeff? Empire made in the US of A. Yep. I was at their facility. But the Keson is made in a very good country also of Austria. Those Austrians know what's going down. All right. As you can see. Austria. All right. Hopefully I'm going to be getting a solar. We'll have to see. But love this thing. Love it. Keson's made in Austria, buddy. Thank you. What up, Michael? Yeah, man, it's only 80. Travis. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, a lot of them, you know, the Solas and the Stabellas, you know, they're a little pricey. Maybe this was 60. I don't know. Between 60 and 80, I can't quite remember. But, you know, obviously, again, you got, you know, this is wide open here. This kind of falls at a certain angle, again, on something. It'll crack this vial right open. Here, you got that glass protectant on here. It's not glass, but actually it could be glass. Some type of, I don't know. It doesn't feel like plastic. But whatever, you got protectant on these. You know, again, it's much better box level, magnetic also, and you got 860 GM strength. Okay, this obviously, you know, is aluminum here. You're not even gonna get too much out of this. Yeah, true blue. But they're not bad, and do what you got to do. But that's really it, folks. Wrapping this one up. You know, it was lots of fun being able to come out here an hour a day, and a lot of cleanup here. Doing this, and I might be doing another one actually. One of my customers actually, I kind of talked her into one, so we're gonna see if she comes through with it, if she wants it or not. Hopefully. But yeah, this thing is the bomb, man. What more can I say? Right here, you can just lock her down. All right, you want to lock this, you just tighten this. 27 pounds, guys. Again, I'll take it to my grave, man. And if the Milwaukee is if the Milwaukee is just better than this, then it must be an absolute outstanding miter saw. 7 1/4 inch. Because I can't see one getting better than this one. There's absolutely no way this can be a better miter saw than it already is. Here's your little Allen wrench. Sticks in here. But love it. And I know a lot of guys, I've been getting a lot of comments, and again, they obviously don't watch the entire video, which I don't blame, because that can get irritating. But oh man, I've been trying to find this. Where did you get it? and I must comment at least twice a day over the past couple weeks. But I was still getting some, and it's like it's discontinued, man. It's gone. They don't make it no more. Like what? Why? Why? What? What do you mean? And it's a mystery. And the only thing that makes sense is kind of what my opinion is. Now again, you can take my opinion, take it or leave it. You also got this nice right here. All right, you want to hold down wood, clamp it right down. You can adjust these. I mean, it's perfect. Dual bevel, easy. I mean, just awesome. Let's set right back to that 0. I think it's gonna go a hair, just a hair. A Swedish. Yeah. But that's about it, folks. Yeah, and this 3-man, you'll get cutting wood. You'll get probably 2 hours, not even 2 hours. What am I saying? You'll have to replace this quick. This thing will eat one of these 3 amp hour batteries up fairly quickly. I don't know, 50 cuts, 60 cuts. It matters what you're cutting. I'm just cutting deck boards here, some 2x4s, probably 50, 60 cuts today, because I've been cutting these down. This right here, the door, is not made out of deck board. I don't want to go that heavy, because if you don't know, this is pressure treated deck board. This stuff is heavy as hell. So I got this 1x6 pressure treated pine. All right. And it came in a 12-foot long piece. So basically I bought 3 of them, and 5 of them are up there, and this is the other half right here. What's up, Mr. Panda? So I got 1 extra piece. Probably going to do a bird house for the kids. I'm going to put a couple bird houses maybe over here for the birds. And I bought some moldings. I want to get your opinion on them. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. Honestly, it looks really good without that. But remember, these came out, so I had to cut with the miter, with the Milwaukee recip saw. If I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't even have put moldings on here, because this actually looks pretty good like this. But as you can see, I had to cut it. And I mean, I can probably punch these out, and for now, I'm just gonna put some nice moldings up. But I had to cut the back too, and I didn't show you the back, I don't think. But like I said, I didn't go with the deck boards. I went with this. So I got to put another piece in here, slide it right in. This has that little groove seam right here. It's a groove thing. It's a groove thing. And yeah, man, it's big. It's a lot bigger than it looks on the outside, only because, again, it's 7 feet tall here. So I'm excited to get some of that stuff in here out of the garage. And yeah, a lot of 2x4s, guys. This final cost, because I'm pretty much done with it, you're gonna look at around $250. And again, to make this is a 4x6. All right, so to go to a 6x6 ain't gonna cost you. I'm just cutting wood here. All right, so again, 6x6 would definitely be the max I would do with the kind of posts I'm doing. I really, 4x6 is really pushing it. But yeah, yep, we're gonna put the moldings up top too. A nice, I don't know what I'm gonna get for there, but yeah, all in all, a very nice. And I tell you, I was so mad because you see up here, these are full boards. All right, full deck boards. I actually like the look of them kind of spaced, like cut and kind of planted in there, rather than the full boards. So if I do this other lady's, how it happened is I showed her this one. I showed her a picture of this one kind of getting, she's like, oh, well, how much? So I would cut, make it look a little bit nicer there. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna be in Texas, tool guy. We'll do it. I promise you, we'll do it. I gotta go to Louisville in October for GIE. We're gonna have fun. I got a lot of. I think in October, late October, early November, I'm gonna be in Texas. Maybe we'll have a tool boss rally, Texas style. What's up, Jason? Thank you, Jeff's comp. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be out of here, guys. But I'll see you in a little bit. There's a couple packages that came, and we will check them out shortly. But and again, guys, grab these for when you're in Home Depot, guys. You're not gonna find a better tape measure, guys, for $16. That's the one thing I really like. Milwaukee's tapes. They don't have the best standout until now. Obviously, if you guys haven't heard, the new stud and the new magnetic, the new wide blade is going to have 14 feet of standout. No, 15 or 14. I think it's 15. But whatever. But as you know, the older Milwaukee's here, they don't have the best standout. Now, you know, you could be like Lufkin, right, and say you have 14 feet of standout and you really only have 11. But what Milwaukee, like, they'll tell you 9, and it's 9. All right? I mean, you go 9.5, this thing's going to break. All right? But, you know, it kills me to say it, but I don't like the DeWalt tape measures. I just don't like them. Some people love them. You know, they're pretty much like the Stanley. People love the Stanley. I don't know if they're exactly the same because I really have never used the Stanley. But, you know, for $16.99, and I believe the 25-footer is $18.99. And I did a video online, guys. There's some amazing deals going on where you get the 25-foot magnetic and the 25-foot stud for like $14.97. If I can find them, I'll do a quick video. But, you know, you got the double-sided measurements, all right? You got that finger stop, and, of course, it's magnetic. Again, for $16.99, you know, having that Lufkin and using that for $35 really made me appreciate the Milwaukee tape measures, to be honest with you. And again, the stud, you know, I never really liked it only because of its huge size. They obviously know it's an issue. They redesigned it after 1 year. So that's the one thing Milwaukee's really not afraid to admit when they kind of mess up. They kind of did it with their nailers. Remember, they had some issues with their 16-gauge finish nailers. They kind of fixed them. They didn't take them off, but, you know, they kind of admitted and they recalled a lot of them. You know, we just saw it with that new bit, right? The new carbide. They already discontinued that after 2 months. 2 months on the market. It's gone. Trying to think what else. But, you know, you don't see that from a lot of companies, I guess. But yeah, so this was not discontinued because it's not a good miter. The one thing with this, though, guys, that I've noticed, and if obviously it's a sliding miter, in some situations it'll leave a little piece of wood here. I got to see if I can somehow get this to kind of maybe, I don't know if it's not going. I kind of did look at it. I got that from a lot of people were saying the same thing, and I really didn't notice it. So I don't know if it's something that kind of happens over time with this saw. But I'll look into that. But you got the light too, which is a cool little feature. But yeah, and these are $69. Again, I did the video on them. This has been out here for like 3 weeks, guys. And, you know, not 1 ounce of rust even on this sucker. So this has to get cleaned. And you know what has to go back on here. We're getting close to winter. I haven't been running the mining operation since, you know, May. Because it'll heat the whole, forget it. The house will be blowing up. But it's getting cold. I'll tell you, it's cool. It was like 52 degrees last night. So we got to get that miner going there and heat the house up a little bit. But that's it, folks. I'll have one more video of it all done. And we'll kind of go over it. But thank you guys for coming in and spending a little time. What's up, Joseph? Thank you, Jose. I appreciate that, brother. And again, if you have somebody, you can do this in a day. I swear. I promise you. Samuel T made a funny, I think it was Samuel T, or it was Samuel, the founding father. He goes, yeah, with an extra person, 6 to 8 hours. By yourself, 3 weeks. Because I've only been doing it, I got to do it when I can do it. But really simple, guys. Again, this is all 2x4s. Everything here is, the whole frame is 2x4s. There's not one 2x6 even on this. Again, if you want to add 2x6s, you can. Again, nothing here is pressure treated except the outer siding, which is those deck boards. This is all pressure treated deck boards, and the door. Everything else, including the roof, is non-pressure treated. Now, again, this is what I'm going to be putting on the roof. And it looked, I can show you just how cool it looks. Hold on a second. I think it looks nice. I wouldn't say it looks super cool, but if it doesn't, then I can always shingle it. But it looks great, don't it? And we'll use this cheap Empire. So what we're going to do is kind of, I don't know if I'm going to leave an overhang or not, but we'll just kind of put it, it's a little off here, but it looks pretty cool. It's hard for you to even see. But, if you use pressure treated wood, and I mean, I could put a stain and a water sealant on this, just like I did this, because this is all non-pressure treated wood here. And I just use my beautiful, I did a video on this stuff's great. I got it for like $6 a gallon, and it was usually like $80. But this has been up for like 4 years, and I just put a second coat on it sometime earlier. This you don't have to. This is pressure treated pine up here, but all this is non-pressure treated. But you can just keep it the way. I mean, if you don't want to, and just have. I mean, but I don't recommend that. I've definitely put something up there. Oh, it just fell off. The wind blew it. But yeah, shingle it. You can use. What's popular now? That aluminum roofing is popular. This is this is for drainage, the stuff that I got here. But I'm like, man, because the water repels off of this. Really, really nice. And we can look this way. You can kind of see. So, and obviously it'll be all down here, but another great option. And this is plastic. It'll last forever. You'd never have anything to worry about. But that looks like that's what we're trying to do. And there's, I'll have the video on this soon. This thing's a beast. Oh! But yeah, that's it, guys. There's a $20. Guys, this is the old set. Gen 1 of these bits here, guys. You can get a great set for $20 that comes with I think 2 or 3 sockets. I did a video a long time ago, but it's still available. I'll tell you, I like these old ones better than these, I guess, Gen 2. We're on to the Gen 3 now. But these are, they've been holding up, I mean, pretty darn well, man. Yeah, so you will get the Gen 1 in that set with the sockets. But these, I really like them. And these are the Makitas. A great value set for $20. I like the Bosches too. You guys know that. But DeWalt too, man. They got one nice set. I think, what is it, a 50-piece set, or maybe it's even bigger than that. $15. The DeWalts at Home Depot, you can't get them at Lowe's, guys. They're like $25 for something similar at Lowe's, where you can get it at Home Depot for $15. All right, but I like the new DeWalts too. They're all the same, guys. They're pretty much all, until you get to that next level of like the Weehaws bits and the Wera bits. Then you're taking a huge step up. But you're paying a huge step. But you know, your Bosch, your DeWalt, your Milwaukee. Find the one that you like, and you'll be good to go. Again, Keson, great great levels here, guys. If you're interested in a more premium box level, maybe you're rocking with an Empire, and you want something a little bit more better built, a little bit more accuracy, and some other cool features like the Focus Vial. Actually, it does say by Solar right on it. So this has, again, this is kind of like the rigid, Solar is kind of like the Milwaukee, and it's red, and the orange is kind of, but still good. The Keson, you're going to pay a little bit less money, but yep. All right, guys, let me get out of here. I'll catch you.